Award-winning chef Wolfgang Puck's line here. I want to show you something very special. This is a workhorse. This is big. This is beautifully designed. It is durable. It is deep. Maybe it's for frying chicken. Maybe it's those big stews. Maybe it's stirring and mixing and family meals that you're going to make here. This is the 11-inch Sauteuse Pan. You're getting the lid. You're getting the roasting rack. And I want you to look at the reviews. All perfect 5-star reviews, and it's on a clearance price today of $49.50. Marion Getz is joining us here. Oh my goodness. Is it,
Hi.
Is it Wolfgang, 25 years here at HSM?
Yes.
25 years here at HSM. And what he does for you here, and if I can just say this real quickly, you think about world-renowned chef, right? Some of the most famous restaurants in the world, but he thinks about us in our home, in our kitchen, right? Being able to make those meals for our friends and family and how we're gonna use it, right? And how we're gonna use these, and he designs these for us, right? You think like, you know what I mean? This world-renowned chef designing stuff, how we're gonna use it in our home, and this is a great example of that.
And I love that you said that, Ty, because I think that that's really Wolfgang's secret and why he's had the longevity to stay here, is because he's able to cross over from being the chef in the restaurant to understanding what happens at home and how it's so much different from the restaurant. And really the secret to him doing well is also you, our customers. You are so smart, you're savvy, you ask for more, and he listens.
He does.
And I think that's the secret. You tell him what the problems are that you have at home, he listens and he makes pieces like this. And Ty, this pan, I have many favorites. The little cook and stir is one, but of all the pans to cook an average dinner in, hands down, it's my favorite. And the reason for that is because it's that perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. You can do something small, but you could also do something big. But the real secret is the height of it. The height will matter to you if you've ever cleaned up the stove and you're wiping and there's grease everywhere. This is much higher. If you look at the profile of this, this is about 1.5 inches taller than your average omelet pan or skillet. And so what that means, if you come over to where I'm doing this one-pot dinner, you can really get in there and stir and fling things around. And the added height means less mess. Less mess means less grumpy for whoever has to do the cleanup, and all of that stuff matters. So this is the old-fashioned housewife goulash. If Wolfgang was here, he would say, "What are you making? That is not how you make goulash," because he's from Austria. But this is the American style with the ground beef. And we love doing it this way, where you cook the noodles in the sauce, because then you don't have another pot. And it tastes better when you cook the pasta this way, because it's absorbing sauce that has flavor instead of just the water. And then this is the other part that I love so much about this pan. So to give this a simmer, we'll come back and stir it a bit. But is that not gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
And I love the mirror part. Yeah, you could see if you had something stuck in your teeth. You could apply your lipstick. But I also love that on the inside, it's not quite as mirror. And so is the same with the bottom of the pan. The exterior is that gorgeous mirror, but not where the business part is. And that's great, because this is actually the best way to clean it, Ty, is to grab this kind of powdered cleanser, this kind of sponge, dry, just dampen the sponge, dry, just pour a pile of that. You can get off anything. We've left, honestly, in that oven, we've left pans in there overnight by accident. And you know, you can imagine how it looked with a roast in it or whatever. Cleans up perfectly. And what I love about that is it means it's the last cookware you'll ever have to buy, which is why he gives you a limited lifetime warranty. So love you, Wolfgang.
Lifetime warranty. I mean, this is something, listen, something like that goulash I would take straight to the table and serve out. I mean, look how beautiful this is. And when you see that finish on it, you know it's Wolfgang Puck. You know it is high, and your friends and your family know it as well. And again, we're talking about in the oven. Is it breakfast in the oven? Is it dessert in the oven? Is it just a fried egg that you just want that room in there? You want it to be easy to slide around in there, to not make a big mess, to not slide out. Maybe you need to do 3 or 4 fried eggs. You've got room for that. That family-friendly meal, which you know, I tend to throw everything in one pot and mix it up, and then I'm having to use 2 or 3 different pots because it's spilling over. Now it's that one. It is that durable workhorse, but beautiful finish that you're seeing on here. Beautifully crafted. $49.50. I do want to remind you, you're getting the lid, and that lid has a slight kind of dome effect to it. It's going to like allow all of that heat in there, and you're getting the roasting rack as well, right?
Yeah, and it is gorgeous, but it still means business. This is the kind of cookware that you can use in the restaurant. So what's so awesome is that this whole thing, gorgeous pan with the rack, with the domed lid, into the oven at 400 degrees. So you're not gonna hurt it. I've got a roast in there right now, and I just made these sticky buns. I'll show you this in a second. And I love this for baking because now I've got a really unique pan that nobody else has, and I didn't have to buy a pan that just does cake.
Okay, follow
or
us.
just done one thing.
Here we go, we're going over, oh my goodness.
But see, you can go up to 400 degrees with or without the lid. I've got the rack in. And then what's so neat about this method of cooking, Ty, is that all the veggies are under the rack. And
Look
so
at you. You don't need my help. I was going to offer to help. She's like, I'm a professional. Look at you. Okay, so this has the roasting rack inside, the veggies underneath. I hope we can see that. Oh, this is
I hope
great.
I can reach.
There you go. What? You don't need my help. You are a professional. Look how beautiful that is.
But that's Wolfgang, and he listens to us. He makes us gorgeous cookware that makes us better in the kitchen. That's why I've worked with him for so long, and I adore him.
Okay,
he is amazing.
Something great's happening here. Take a look at this.
These are the sticky
Flip
buns.
around. I love the Wolfgang Puck. There are certain names you want in your kitchen, right? There's certain names you want to be with you in the kitchen. Wolfgang Puck is one of those names. Here we go. Take a look at your screen.
And there's a reason he's been here for 25 years. And I love him because he's entertaining, he's talented, he's so good to his employees. I've worked for him for 25 years as well. And I consider myself so fortunate to have this job. But this is what's so cool. You bake all the sticky buns in there. You use the pan however you want. And then when you're done, you don't have an icky cleanup. It's really easy. Look, after baking in the oven with all that sticky syrup on the bottom, I don't have a sink here, but you can see this is no problem to clean up. If you did burn something on there, just use the powdered cleanser like I showed you with the sponge. But here's the thing, with this pan like this, Ty, heat it up. This is very low heat if you want to do a sunny setup. It's like so medium heat. And then I love to use a little bit of this and a tiny touch of oil, but you can see it's not swimming in it, and it just slides around in the pan. That's why this is the last cookware you're going to need to buy.
That is, and you know it's funny, you know they say like the great test of a great chef is can they make a soup? The great test of a pan is can you just cook a fried egg without it sticking, right?
For real.
It sounds easier than it is. How many times have you had your pan at home and that fried egg sticks and it's burnt? It's not great. You see how that just slides right around, how easy that is, how versatile this is. Maybe it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. You're getting the roasting rack. You are getting the lid. Look at this. If you have kids at home, right? As school is coming up, my kids are about to start high school, and they come home hungry, and I got to feed them all at the same time, got to feed all of us at the same time. As Marion says, it's beautiful, but it means business. And here's your lid that you're also getting as well. $49.
Like this, right?
Yes, and then serve it. I would love to have people over and take it straight from the oven, straight from the cooktop, and serve it and let everyone just pick out of it family style. Okay, we talk about how deep it is, right? I was talking to you earlier, and you were like, yeah, it's like a chicken fryer. You can fry chicken in it.
Back in the day, this was called a chicken fryer, where it has the two little loopier handles, and it's quite a bit taller than an omelet pan. That's so that you don't have so much spatter going on all over your stove. But it's still that professional quality 1810 stainless with a thick core of aluminum that's sandwiched. So the actual bottom of the pan, if you're going to look at it, is, well, I'll show you this one, even though I baked in it. This is stainless. This is stainless, this is stainless. But in the middle there is that aluminum that conducts the heat. So in nowhere is the aluminum close to your food. Not all cookware is that way. To Wolfgang, it matters. He wants it to last you. He wants you to be able to do whatever you want. He's really hard on his pans. He really is.
Yeah, sure. So, gas?
Any.
Electric?
Mine at home's induction. Wolf's is too.
Yep.
Any of those,
Any of those. Okay, $49.50.
Yep.
If you are looking, if you're in the kitchen a lot, maybe you're looking to start cooking more, right? I mean, like I said, the kids are going back to school. We're going to cook bigger meals. Maybe if you're having people over, or maybe this is that wonderful gift with that Wolfgang Puck name on it that you're going to give to someone who loves being in the kitchen. It is the workhorse. This is the one that can sustain, that you can put in the oven, cooktop, and in that beautiful look. And when we see that beautiful finish on that stainless steel, you know it's Wolfgang Puck. You know it is something special here. Been with us at HSN for 25 years. He's had the top restaurants for over 40 years. Like some of his restaurants have been open for decades, right? For decades, that kind of staying power. So you take that knowledge from those high-end restaurants, and then he thinks about you at home and what you need and how you're gonna use it, and that's what you're getting. 11-inch sauteuse, which means it's nice and deep, that nice and deep pan. You're looking at us, what, frying chicken right here. I mean, I don't think I have anything at home that I could do that, or that I would feel confident doing this in.
It's the less messy pan, right? That's why I love it so much, because I love the cooking but not the cleaning.
Yes.
So if that's you, you need this pan. And I love that it's sold alone, Ty, because it's a try-me. If you've always wondered what Wolfgang's all about, maybe you've only used non-stick like a lot of people, it doesn't have to be that way. Back in the day, this was the kind of cookware we used, and you will love it, especially at such a great price.
Yeah, it is. And I just want you to remember, speaking of price, $49.50 here. When you reach $75 of clearance items, you get everything on free shipping and handling. You get all of your clearance items on free shipping and handling. So picking up this for $49.50, you're picking up something else, a couple of items that come up to another 25 bucks right there. You'll see it. That's on the homepage at hsn.com. Go to hsn.com. It is right there. $75 or more on clearance items here. Marion, thank you so much. You are such a delight. You are such a delight. Thank you so much here. We're in the kitchen. Welcome to our big clearance day here. My name is Ty Mayberry. Thanks for hanging